We're running. We're gonna go with what we got. This is the after show. All right, we're a little pressed for time today. You know what I'm saying? But we do have the winners announced. Wade Raymond was gracious enough to give us his top 10, not to us, actually to Stress and Rocco, and then Rocco picked the best 3 out of that. So before further ado, let's go to last week's winner, and let's see what his top 10 was.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, I had Geology, I had Supa Ugly, I had Doc Swift, I had Beat Crook, I had Phoenix, LaFleur, Chichan, I don't know, Zilla.
ZPU Zilla, okay.
Yeah. Kramer and my last, I switched the last one, Obscure.
Chichan, right?
Yeah, Chichan. Okay, Chichan.
All right, so that was a pretty solid. That was a pretty solid top 10 right there. So let's go over to DJ Stress, and let's see what the top three are.
Well, we went through me, Rocco, and Doc Swift went upstairs because he was one of the ones he picked. And my man Chaz and Nikki went through them. NuNo won, and NuNo's not here right now, but congratulations to NuNo. And we got Martello in here because NuNo brought Martello into the group. That's the closest person we could get to NuNo right now. So Martello.
And it's like 3 o'clock in the morning right now in Portugal, right? Martello.
Martello's representing for his brother right now. You know what I'm saying? Because he's here. He's nice. He just said he's gonna be in here, just sit, and he ain't gonna say nothing because he's nice and shit. But then. We picked Supa Ugly for number 2 and Chichan for 3. You know what I mean? So we here and that's who won. You know what I mean? And congratulations to everybody. You know what I mean? We went through and listened. You know what I mean? And everybody that participated. I wish Martello would have jumped in. Maybe he would have been in there too. You know what I mean? So he came in afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So. Like I said, everybody who comes in, you gotta place your beats before noon from now on because my man Mr. Jack, shout out to him for doing what he does. He takes all the beats and he gives me a playlist and he emails them to me and I play them with the numbers that they're in, so I don't have to go look on the thing. You know what I mean? So I will not be looking afterwards. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Now, does anybody want to say anything about this week's sample? I mean, this sample wasn't chosen by by last week's winner, right? It was chosen by you, right, DJ Stress?
Me, Rocco, Nikki.
So let's go to Supa Ugly, man. What did you think of the sample, and how did that dictate your approach?
I always think that it's difficult to use a sample that is so well known because of Nas and DJ Premier, and I really try at first to use a part of the track that wasn't used previously, and to use that kind of bell sample that DJ Premier used as a break, like a switch, just to pay a tribute to Nas song, but it blended so much into the chords and the melody that I kept it as the main sample. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I really had fun to make that beat. It was really good.
And Chichan, same question to you, man, for this week. What did you think of the sample, and how did you formulate the beat that you came up with? What was your strategy?
This week's sample was interesting. To me, it's all about the shops. When I found something really I vibe with it, then I start fucking with it till I make what I like.
Well, there you go. Short and sweet. All right, man. Thank you, Chichan. And last week's winner, Wade Raymond. What were your thoughts on the sample for this week?
Like last week, it's like when I first heard it, like yeah, of course, it like the Nas part.
Did you, in knowing that, did you already think, oh damn, this is gonna be super challenging just because it's so well known?
Well, no. I don't. I actually like taking stuff that's unknown and try to flip it. But my thing is, I try not, make I try to make it so you're not getting kicked by the sample police. I try to chop it up in a way that, you know, make it sound different from, even though I did kind of keep a little, most of that, you know, I kind of chopped that bell part, yeah, we played it different. But I always keep that in mind, man. I don't want them sample police. As soon as you get something popping and the sample police hit your head, and then
yeah, that content ID is something. That's something. Somebody asked me last week, yo, why didn't you put the last week's winner beat on the after show? I said, because that content, I don't want the content ID police coming after me because that one was way too, you know what I mean? I just don't want. They come after you, and you know, I don't want no strikes. So shout out to the YouTube police. I'm being a good boy. And speaking of YouTube, man, make sure you subscribe to the Producers Corner YouTube page. Make sure you click the bell to receive notifications. Make sure you click the subscribe button here underneath Analog Productions. Click that bell. Make sure you're notified when we do go live. And it was a lot of competition this week. I thought the beats were very, very good. I think they're getting better and better and better and better as time goes on. So, you know, keep the participation up. Like Stress said, hey, if you get 100 beats, you know what I mean? If as long as you continue going on with that structure format like you had tonight, I don't think you would run into any problems. So, you know, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and pass the mic to DJ Stress to take us home.
Yeah, man. I appreciate all y'all. I appreciate everybody who participates in these sample challenges, and stay with us. Everybody stay with us, you know what I mean? And everybody going to get their turn where they going to win. You know what I mean? Just because I see the progress in every single body that comes in here, and I see it, and that might come like, you know, because people might, you know, people might be brand new, and then I start noticing because I start noticing like, okay, I like this shit, and then the point where y'all can fucking get your point, because at the end of the day, this right here is about every person that gets involved in shit. You know what I mean? Ain't about one person. You know what I mean? That's what hip hop really was, where it all came from, you know what I mean? And before I continue on, so I got to give a shout out to my brother Analog for making the whole platform for this after show to fucking happen, you know what I mean? Like, for real. And that's where I'm gonna leave it at that. And I hope everybody gets in next week. And I love everybody. And we want everybody who won last week is from another country. And I appreciate it. Worldwide, we could fucking do this shit. On some real shit, you know what I mean? On some real fucking shit, you know what I mean? Like, yo, and I want to see. Let's continue. I want to see y'all win again and win again and win again, and everybody else is watching win. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, everybody who participates to put their emotion into something to make it dope, they're a winner no matter what. You know what I mean? That's the motherfucking truth. You know what I mean? And thank you, everybody. Thank you.
And that's real. And with that, we will be signing off. This is the after show. Peace.